Today being Friday, February, picking number 21, 20, 22, somewhere in there. So that part of our trailer support we made out of 062 sheet. And next, I think we're the two legs. It's gonna be kind of like a split leg design, different. So we cut those pieces out of a 6 foot long piece of 1/8 inch 1x1 angle iron. So we got to clean these pieces up and measure them, and I think we're gonna weld the bases on them, and then we'll see how it fits up to the other part of the assembly. Alright, after further consideration, I think we're going to make that a T-notch. We're going to notch that out so it tees in there, and we can weld it up so it'll be nice and flat and level. So that's what we're going to work on. Alright, so we got these pieces prepped. This is like a notch. Those are going to be notched T-joints. So, you know, I still got like way the hell too much gap. I don't know how to cut. Because, I'm struggling with getting those to be a well-formed joint so that it doesn't get as much, it's not as hard to weld and you don't get as much warpage and stuff. And I got this piece because the pin's going to go here. I ordered the latch pin. I have to go to Hector's and buy the nut for that. And then the next thing to do is drill, well, they're easy to do, drill the pivot points in these pieces. And then I think I'm going to fit these up and weld these two pieces on while I'm waiting for the latch. And I'm going to drill the holes in here later, I think. Alright, so I want these holes to match so that the arms pivot the right way. So I clamped them together and I used a countersink, I guess it's called, because I wanted to get a hole right where I wanted it. And now I'm going to switch to a drill bit. Alright, I got my pivot hole. Maybe a little bit. Last time I drilled a 1/4 inch hole for a 1/4 20 bolt. It was too tight, so I went up a size, but I don't know. But yeah, I wanted this pivot point to match so when it attaches to here that it will ride true. It's not going to be cocked at an angle, right? That's no fun. Alright, so alignment's not too critical here, but let's take a look at what is. Well, what we'd like to at least try to control. So this dimension, we don't want that to hang out more than 1 inch going that way because it'll interfere with the main tube. We do want the foot to be square with the the upright, so that's all set. Got it clamped. If it twists, moves a little bit here, there, I don't think it's too big of an issue. So we're going to try to do some tacks in there. Yeah, we'll have some fun. Not overly impressive, but you gotta be there. That one had a pretty good big gap, so I was kind of pleasantly surprised with how it flowed in there. But you can see there's a big gap there. I'm not going to try to fill that. I don't need the structural integrity of that. It's just a foot. That doesn't look too bad. No, it's nothing special, huh? What do you think? You definitely got some fusion there, but how about on the back side? Some hot spots. Alright, just a finger test to make sure we're not gonna accidentally rip open any skin in the field. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what happens next. I need to, this gets put underneath here. It's gonna go from here to here underneath. And so I'd have, well, these would clamp these so it's all lined up, tack weld that, or do I drill my holes, my pivot holes, and then weld it? I think I'm going to weld it first. I don't know, but we'll have the evening to decide. Alright, here we are so far. So the bolts are kind of loose, but you know, this is going to go up and hits the over there, and that gives the bottom of this to be with the bottom of the tube. I don't think you can see that coming underneath. I don't think it's down low enough. And this will latch up here, so we have to drill holes, but we also, I want to, you know, this piece has to get, I have to cut that down and weld it to the main tube, and then this sits on top of that and bolts in, so I still gotta get this piece fabricated, welded on, and bolt holes through there, and I have to drill holes for the pin, and I have to round all of these four corners on each plate so it's not such a safety issue. But let's just have a look. We'll pop this out. And this is without the pin in there right now, and just clamped. So I think it's going to work out pretty good.